Thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to thank the chair, both the subcommittee chair as well as the full committee chair, for their collaboration. We don't hear that word very often in this Congress, and I think in this committee there is some collaboration, and I really want to thank them for their leadership, as well as our ranking member Waters and ranking member Cleaver for their very strong leadership. And in particular, we are taking this housing crisis like it is a crisis. Perhaps not all the ideas and solutions I would prefer are on the table. I understand that's how it works when you're not in the majority, but I appreciate the fact that we're actually seeing legislation that will be soon coming to markup. I'm very eager to see that happen, and hopefully very soon also to the floor. And I want to thank in particular Chair Flood for reaching out even to a rookie like me, or very early on, to say we're interested in all our committee's ideas, and so I appreciate that effort. Obviously, I come from, I know we all probably come from a place that's affected by the housing crisis. I'm from Silicon Valley. We consider ourselves sort of the ground zero of it. And there are many fingers to be pointed in different directions. And we can all talk about supply and the urgency of more supply, and I'll agree with everything everybody says about more supply. I still of the viewpoint that I haven't seen an economist who thinks that if we do everything right on supply, we're going to see rents fall by more than 10 or 15% over half a decade. And we're still going to have 13 million households that are extremely low income that are never going to be able to afford market rate rents. And so we have to do something on things like vouchers, which are badly underserving right now our country. I think only 1 out of every 4 families actually qualifies, gets a voucher. Yes, we do need some demand-side solutions as well, unfortunately, because the market is just not going to fix it all, no matter how well we fix the market or allow the market to operate. I do really want to thank and appreciate the fact that, and thank the leadership for the fact that, we've got several bills that I've been leading or co-leading that are in consideration. There are other additional bills I'm hoping we can discuss in the future, including the Unlock Act, H.R. 5150, that Chair Flood and I introduced to better utilize existing federal resources for housing construction, which really resulted from local response to an RFI that the chair and ranking member Cleaver issued, and a city in my own community, City of Mountain View, responded, identified some challenges they have, barriers that CDBG, and we're trying to fix those. And I appreciate the process they started, and I want to make sure we finish it. That is responding to the local needs. Coming soon, there's going to be a bill under draft now to incentivize conversions of office and commercial space to housing, and I look forward to working with my committee colleagues to make that happen. And I really want to appreciate, first, Ms. Smith, your company is my landlord, so I'm hoping that you will let your colleagues in accounts receivable know that the check's in the mail. And I want to appreciate Mr. Sears. Realtors have been very supportive of a couple bills that Chairman Flood and I have worked on, H.R. 4810 and 4660, both to streamline reviews for affordable projects, particularly federally assisted affordable projects. We appreciate that. I wanted to ask if you could go back to your colleagues over at the Realtors to take a look at H.R. 4568, the Supply Act. You might have guessed, I introduced it with Congressman Garbarino, another bipartisan bill. And this is to expand FHA mortgage insurance to finance second lien loans for accessory dwelling units. That comes from my experience as a former mayor of a large city of San Jose with 1 million folks, and we have a housing crisis, and we thought one solution might be to try to make it easier for homeowners to be able to get permits and build ADUs, or granny flats as they're often known. And what we discovered when we went to the private sector, and lots of prefabricated companies came forward with 20 different models, and we put those models on our website, and we allowed homeowners to be able to get their permits in a day by going online, because we streamlined in advance all the permitting and approvals so folks could get them. And we saw a huge increase in permits that went from 15 a year to about 900 a year. We thought we're really onto something, and we're patting ourselves on the back, and then we discovered only about half of them got built because homeowners couldn't get financing, especially if they were modest income, they didn't have enough equity. We know that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac get in this game. We could see a real opportunity, an explosion that could enable many homeowners to become home providers, and I know that's something that the Realtors might care about, and so I very much appreciate the Realtors' engagement on this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Lawler, is now recognized.